Thanks for tuning in to another reality check on the Conscious Hour. It's our Conscious Hour to go back to one thing. What's important in life? Life. Enjoying it. Look what we've created because of politics, because of greed. Why are these videos so successful? Because they hit our heart and soul.
They think the truth can be buried. But it's alive. Sit down. Take a seat. Let's look a little closer, honey. The internet never forgets. Sip the silver silence, taste the dust beneath. A crown of shattered glass, hiding what you keep. Behind the velvet curtain, secrets start to bend. Every quiet whisper knows exactly how this ends. Who pulls the strings when the angels fade away? The truth
Gangster
is drifting out
Capitalism.
from the fire you couldn't cage. Welcome to a kingdom built on glitter and disguise, where diamonds learn to sparkle just to cover up the lies. Smoke curls in the corners, painting stories on the wall. Power dressed in elegance, pretending not to fall. She stares into the mirror, counting every perfect flaw, while the silence in the reflection softly whispers what it saw. They're scared of what's written, like a ghost they cannot run. No shadows deep enough to hide what's already begun. Erase it from the surface, try to make it disappear, but truth has its own rhythm and it's ringing loud and clear. Thousands of headlines painting over pain, a million quiet voices crying out in vain. They needed the chaos to blur every line, turning loss into power, every drop into design. Stop the show, can you feel it unwind? You can silence the stage, but not what's behind. The tide's coming close.
So what is this all about? This is about gangster capitalism, folks. This is when corporations take control of your government. This is when a foreign country is influencing every one of our members of Congress. It's APAC. APAC, a pack of lies, a pack of deception, a pack of programming that, oh, we're right and everybody else is wrong and Iran's a threat and we've got to bring our battleships in and our military in and secure this rogue nation that's supposed to be building nuclear weapons, when in fact, who has the nuclear weapons? The United States and Israel. Israel was stealing yellow cake from when President Eisenhower was in office, and he caught him stealing yellow cake, which is uranium oxide, to make nuclear weapons. And then we have this debate on television. Oh, does Iran have nuclear weapons? Oh, they're on the verge, on the verge. What about Israel? Oh, no, Israel. We don't want to talk about Israel. Israel has nuclear weapons. In 1996, 94 to 96, we was having a discussion on the federal advisory boards. There was 440 nuclear weapons by Netanyahu and the Zionists. So, hey, folks, the whole thing is a charade. You're being lied to by your congressional representatives. 93 to 97% of them are influenced by AIPAC. They spend our money, our tax dollars, trillions since Vietnam, on false flag wars. Every war we've been in has been an opportunistic war. Look at Iraq. They said Saddam Hussein was our enemy. He wasn't our enemy. He was our asset. And remember when he bombed the Kurds and we condemned him? Who built the bioweapons lab? Who gave Saddam the money? The United States. And then when Rumsfeld was there and Dick Cheney, Halliburton, and Rumsfeld said, we're going to bomb them into the Stone Age. And Dick Cheney's sitting there smiling with a grin on his face going, just think of how much money I'm going to make rebuilding their entire infrastructure. You get the game? It's called Gangster Capitalism. And they want to win, but they can't win anymore because the gig's up, folks. The gig is up. We're tired of the old machine. We're tired of the old Western way dictating to the rest of the world. That's why they have BRICS. That's why they broke away. The rest of the world has said, we don't need this parasitic disease anymore.
No more alibis. You can rewrite the story, but truth never dies. Was it fate in the fire or a carefully drawn line? Was the silence accidental or perfectly timed? Opening the gates while pretending they were closed. Every move calculated, every outcome already chose. You needed the noise just to soften the blow, turning pain into currency the whole world would know. Underneath the ruins, there's a voice still.
So meanwhile,
awake, not just dust in the
families are being blown apart and destroyed. Nations are crumbling. The stock market's going up, but the cost of living skyrocketing.
We see it now, what you tried to erase. Thousands of stories you tried to confine, but they echo forever through space and through time. You buried the truth, but it learned how to breathe. Now it rises in waves you can't ask to leave. Stop the show, it's already begun. No more hiding from what you've become. The tide's here now, no more disguise. You can rewrite the script, but truth never dies.
And our role in society is to speak the truth, because there's 8.2 billion or 8.4 billion people in the world. We have control, folks. In the United States, we have control. In November, do not ever vote for a Republican or Democrat again. Vote them all out. You might find one or two, maybe 10 out of the whole pile that has been against this war, that hasn't voted for funding it, that didn't fund the genocide against the Palestinian people so Jared Kushner can go in there with his $40 billion and rebuild a future city. But there's more to that story too. The whole entire coastline from Egypt all the way up through Lebanon. That's why they're disintegrating Lebanese people, innocent people, all the way into Syria. They've got $400 billion at one time committed to build that entire coastline into a Viva Las Vegas. Have you had enough? Have you had enough? The Conscious Hour is here for you to speak out, for you to come together and say, you know, I'm tired of being quiet. I want my government to change. I'm going to vote them all out in November. That's your mission, folks. Then we'll have peace. Why? Because the rest of the world wants it. And they're waiting for this machine, this death machine, to slow down, simmer down, and shut down. We don't need you anymore. Let's build a global economy around respect, love, peace, and prosperity for all people, all nations. No more wars. No more killing. This is the Conscious Hour, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like and share button, and please donate to the 501c3. I'd really like to get some money in so I can hire another person to come in and get me to the next level. Please join the Conscious Hour, subscribe, and also go to the YouTube library and the TikTok library. There's over 660 videos, always about what's the problem, define it, what's the solution, and then implement it. That's what I do at the Conscious Hour. I'm the conductor. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like, share button, and please donate.